we've been asked this question a lot. Corral, he's one.
Good morning, Emerson. Today is Thursday, March 24th. On today's show, we are going to start off by going live from LA, where GME's very own Ana Ritis Rodriguez is in the CNN studio with WEBN's Kayla Harity. There's no reason to go out and get pregnant, unless, of course, you're pregnant with the next Messiah, or if you just struck a deal with MTV and you're going to be on 16 and Pregnant. But there is news that they are working on a Good Morning Emerson video game. That's right.
Simulated?
That's right. There it is right there.
Hey,
GME 11.
I like it.
So I'm going to stay away from it, and while you have a triple bypass later on this afternoon.
Yeah, the combo between the white and the flowers really makes the flowers pop,
Yeah.
which is what you want in fashion, right?
Wow, he's actually listening.
You know, this is your very Facebook page. Let's take a look at what you did. That is you. You are in Libya, shaking hands with Gaddafi. Your status is committing treason. So you told us a little bit about the fitness program that you have on the beach. Can you tell us a bit more about that? As part of his Winning the Future campaign, which sounds more like a Charlie Sheen campaign than anything else, which is why I have authored a book alongside NPR. It is the guide to reporting from inside of a closet when Joe Biden locks you in there. We're going to take a look at that book. See, this is going to be a real hot seller. You can see the cover there. We're getting calls from NYU, Syracuse. Everybody wants to buy it. Good morning, Ben and Jill, I mean Natalie. We are coming off an action-packed Patriots Day weekend. All three Boston teams were in action yesterday. While the Celtics are looking to maintain contact with the Chicago Bulls, they took the top spot in the East, leading by one game after the Celtics lost to the Grizzlies on Wednesday night for their final matchup before they head into All-Star week. Can you talk a bit about Kevin Garnett and his mindset going into tonight's game? We heard from Delonte West that he didn't want to leave the floor at practice yesterday.
Well, that's every day, so that's no different than the practice we'll have tomorrow when I make him get off the floor. He's a great leader.
Joe, your dad, he was a commentator as well for the Cardinals. It seems like you've been in the All-Star game almost every year since '96, back when you started. Does this ever get old for you?
No, it doesn't get old because there's been years I've missed.
How do you keep your players focused during distractions like this?
I think we're kind of used to it.
Phil said that he hadn't given it a second thought. Is that true for you?
Yeah, I mean, they're rumors, so we don't really deal with the unknowns. You might as well talk about UFOs too.
Featuring Terry, I'm always wearing a fantastic sweater, Stackhouse.
Wears very nice sweater vests, and he's also on Good Morning Emerson, another show here on campus. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my first guest of the night, Terry Stackhouse, everybody. There you go.
Whatever the case, getting to know your roommate is going to make communicating with them a lot easier. But who wants to sit in a room and talk? What is this, prison? Get out in the city and explore together. I'm drinking a vitamin water because staying hydrated is important. We all love getting mail, whether it's a package from mom and dad, a letter from that someone special, or the next movie on your Netflix queue. I need these. I don't need those. Those are women's shoes. No, take these. These will look great on television. Yeah, maybe there is the best places in Boston to go on a date. So Quinn, have you ever taken someone on a date to the observatory here at the U? This store actually has NFL women's shoes. They have these Newport News red shoes, of course, marketed by Michael Vick. And then the John Madden collection.
Stay together.
What was the radio? Do we need to go? Should we go?
We don't do stuff like that, okay? We don't run after ambulances.
Just had a great dinner at the South Street Diner, grabbed a snack from T-Lux, and caught a movie at the AMC Lowe's. This is Terry Stackhouse with Backyard Boston, wishing you the best in getting to know your new roommate while saving some cash. I'll see you next time. Right now, we're going to do one of my personal favorite things. We're going for a run, so let's hit the pavement. Follow me. You see, when you're going back to school, you need to understand, you can't find ways. You're not going to go out and you have to take it home. So Backyard Boston. I'm Terry Stackhouse. Back to you. Hey guys, I'm in the lobby of 555 Washington Street, and our Paramount Center tour starts right here. And as you will find throughout the Paramount Center, the planners and architects have done a very careful job in restoring parts of the original buildings, like this brick wall right here, and incorporating them with parts of the new buildings. Let's take a look inside. We are now on the second floor of the Paramount Center in the new Black Box Theater. I'm with Melia Ben-Susan. She is the chair of the Performing Arts Department here at Emerson College. Now, this is a bit of an unusual performance space. What can you tell me about it?
This is a dream performance space.
Live from downtown Boston with breaking news and the week's top stories. EIV News Live Update.
Good morning. I'm Terry Stackhouse. The Massachusetts Supreme Court just released a report about corruption within the state's probation department. The report revealed pervasive fraud against the state as well as a phony hiring process to hide the hundreds of jobs to those politically connected to candidates. Senior court officials are now moving to fire Probation Commissioner John O'Brien and several of his top deputies. The state banned Four Loko yesterday. The Alcoholic Beverage Control Commission put a stop to the powerful drink that has been dubbed Blackout in a Can. Experts raise concerns that the caffeine could mask sensory cues people use to determine how intoxicated they are. High-profile cases involve 2 college students who were hospitalized after consuming caffeine and alcohol together. The cruise ship stranded off the Mexican coast is back to port. The ship was overtaken by an engine fire and over 3,000 passengers went 3 days at sea without hot water, air conditioning, or cooked meals. The U.S. Coast Guard said it would have taken 3 hours to evacuate the passengers, but with no elevator service, it took much longer. The aircraft was an Aero Caribbean domestic passenger plane traveling to Havana. Authorities are still trying to determine what caused the crash, and analysts are pointing to the engine. This crash is similar to another recent failure of a Rolls-Royce engine. The aircraft engines come from the same product family. Experts say although the technology and design are the same, they lack similarities in their major components. Last night, heavy winds downed several trees along the Green Line, damaging the rail's overhead wire. Train service has since been resumed on the D branch with residual delays. Hey wrestling fans, Terry Stackhouse here with the Rock God Brett Adams for another PWF Northeast Wrestling webcast, and we are fresh off of Turbulence Weekend. Things working all right for you. How you feeling?
Daddy, aren't they working out right, huh?
And what a card we have for that evening. That will be headlined by the Enforcer Max Bauer, returning to PWF Northeast, going up against the Prodigy Mike Bennett. Let's take a look at the match card for that night. Now, tomorrow is a really big day for you guys. You're taking off to Los Angeles, SummerSlam. What does that mean for you, captain of Team WWE?
It's, I think it's an event that everybody's really ready to see.
May I compliment you? You look just like John Kerry. What a wonderful Halloween costume. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, I thought it would really scare people. So.
Right. Now, you're giving away a lot of candy tonight?
We're being literally cleaned out of house. No.
You're being very liberal with how many candies you give away, right?
We're trying to be very careful. Geraldo, you've asked remarkably innocent and even intelligent questions.
You have it. After years of preparation and months of construction, the brand new Paramount Center is ready to open. So take a trip down to 555 Washington Street and check it out for yourself. For the Emerson Channel, I am Terry Stackhouse, and I'll see you next time.